Hey guys, Cobra 8000 here. Welcome back to All Tanks Blitz. More STB stuff because that's what I want to do. We're gonna start off with Armor Inspector. Um, this is such a great tank. Having 10 degrees of gun impression allows you to do a lot, but while I've been playing, I've been getting pinned through the turret, and it's not through the hatch. And I found that the STB has these strips, well, a strip on the side, a pretty big one. Um, kind of similar to what the Chieftain has, of where there's these small strips that have very bad armor, while like here, rest of the turret highly armored. Here, it's kind of like when you get pinned here, because it's technically two different plates. Technically, there's also this stupid spot. I'm pretty sure you can be pinned through there. Um, you have the hatch, of course. Pretty paper thin tank. God, I love it. Hold on, let me clear this just so I get better internet. Um, it's such a great tank to play. It's just so much fun. Um, I talked about this before. I think I like this better than the E50M, and I think it's what's lacking with the E50M that you have with this is that having 10 degrees of gun impression versus 8, and being a big box tank versus a low slung, moving, fast medium tank is just kind of what I enjoy more, and it's why I like the STA, but not. I did not like the Type 61, and it's mainly because of how big the Type 61 is. The Type 61 is about as big as the E50M. When you really look at the Type 61, when you look at the STB, like this tank is much cleaner, much smaller. It's not a box. Wow. Other things. It moves faster. It accelerates faster. I think I keep saying it wrong. The E50M has an acceleration problem. I brought this up before. You don't hit 50 and up to 60 like other tanks do, while this tank it gets up there. Um, it's just such a great tank. Obviously 80 crew, but this is what you get with the full crew: 3,000 DPM, 6.97 reload, 2.8 aim time. View range is pretty much the same as everyone else. Which is surprising because I'm told it has bad view range, but maybe that's just credited to these two tanks because the E50M has the same view range. Obviously standard stuff on the penetration: 257, 330 on the 257 on the APCR, 230 or 330 on the heat, 58 on the high explosive, 350 alpha for the APCR, 300 for the heat, 100 for the HE. 10 degrees of gun depression. Your dispersion is 0.337. Obviously, that's with the crew I have. You get that down to 0.38. I probably just gold the crew, but the stupid strength thing. Matchmaking is rigged. Um, this is such a great tank to play from what I found. There's a few things. Obviously, the crew. I don't like being outspotted by everybody else, which is frustrating sometimes. There's things that you can do in this that you can't do on the E50M. You also have to be a lot more skilled with this tank than the E50M. The 50M really does not reward, but you get a lot of get out of jail free cards, and one of the things is its heavy duty, heavy tank armor that most other tanks just don't have. Um, and I think that's like the main problem. Um, what are their two mains? A pattern, really scary. Well, that should have gone in. Alright, now I just... Ow. Of course. What? Yeah, you're on your own, kid. Time to leave. Take the long way. Ow, somebody smacked him. That's scary. Yeah. Go get D. Yeah, y'all couldn't do that since y'all were going that way. Dummies. Of course, the 100 is now getting himself smacked. Like flat, like this is where the FDM goes. You are faster, it just takes a lot longer, and it's mainly because of the top speed. But you tend not to, how should I say, maintain that speed sometimes. I just really like it. I didn't actually check its top speed. I should have done that. What hit? Can I get away with it? Yeah. Spotted for it, but maybe that AMX will come and fight me. Where's that 50B? Ah, okay. I just love the way the gun feels. No. Worry about the 50B, genius. Oh, of course the IS-4 drives in front of it. Accidental hit point here. I can't fight a 50B by myself, so... I made some mistakes this game. Fight the fucking IS-4, you dumb... just idiot! Oh, you bastard. Did you just kill me? Who's that? Fine, if I care. Fuck that email. Fuck him. I'm so pissed. I turn around to help him with the IS-4. Instead, he fucking turned... Whatever. I did 2K. I did 2.5. That's the other thing that I've really been thinking about with the 50M is the fact that you really have to work to pump out 2K. While with the STB, it kind of just comes naturally. There's a lot more you have to do because you're such a big tank. And look, I don't hate the 50M any less. It's still going to be my favorite medium. But this tank, I should have been more forward. I forget that I don't have a max crew, and I am getting so fucking tired of the heavies just sitting there. Like, I give up. There's no winning for me. Like, since when did they start sitting there and shooting people? Wish my heavies would do that, huh? No. That's unreasonable. My heavies never sit on the corner there truly running up there. But no, the enemy team. Such a worthless fight, because, like, the tank destroyers are just sitting in the back. And now there's a crawl. Stupid 57. Bleeding like he did. Now we're just fucked, because that's usually what happens. See you, 57. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, buddy. Oh yes, chase me, chase me. Fucker. Fuck you. Maybe I am a toxic bastard after all. I just... That E100 put me in a bad mood. Okay. Where, like... Oh. Another 2K game. What pisses me off, and what most people just don't get of why I complain, it's mainly because they're not going to change, and I just want to express how I feel, because it's really frustrating. The E100 just, like, pretty much threw his tank away. Look, I'm not saying we could have won it, but it's better than what he did. And while you could say, well, you need to kill it's not the point. He had a tank in front of him. He could have killed, and it's always the same. I don't like where this one's going. Well, I should just focus on the game. Look, I want people to be better, and instead of just complaining, I probably should give more solutions. But that's the problem with giving solutions that's never going to happen. Wargaming's not going to take anybody's advice. They're not going to get off their ass and fix the game like they really should. Frustrating. Should just shot. That's called aiming. There's no winning in this game sometimes. Like, we have two E100s, so who knows how that's gonna go. They're either in voice VC or they're really good mates. So we might get something good from the E100s. Though it is unlikely. Ah! Then again, these two 140s are like the worst I've ever seen. And again, the E100 doesn't seem too hell-bent on doing anything, so... Ah, yes. And of course I... Ah! Got lucky. trying to use the guns the best, because that always helps. Okay. Well, if you want him targeted, shoot him. I'm gonna rotate the stunner. See if I can't use the normal B hill to do stuff with. Shit, the Yo's don't like the problem. Oh, he's giving up the high ground. That 183. I'll take another bounce. That's the other thing. Don't expect to bounce things. You're not a... This fucking Yo is just like a... This is what you get for tunnel. Again, another 2K. So weird. It's weird. I'm not used to it. Like, 2K is a game is like a dream for me. Obviously, my beginning stats are no good. Alright, time to go find the 183 and get shot by. Damn it. What's my, because I don't want to... So what are my thoughts on the tank? Get it. It's worth it. Like, if you're looking for a tank to grind, this is like one of the tanks that you should probably grind for. It's really strong. It's just a good tank. And, like, obviously, my stats don't reflect that. I need to get a lot more wins. But, I mean, like the past battles you just saw, I mean... Where's my... Yeah. 2K. 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 Oh, okay. That, we want... Okay. That one's not that good. It's not perfect 2K, but it's like... A lot of the tanks I play are a lot of the games I play are like this. It just dishes out damage, and it does what the E50M can't, which is that it's a box that doesn't have gun depression. I think I'm going to do a 50M review and give my idea on how I like to play it. That'll be for later, but grind the STB. Grind it. Now, the reason I use this as a comparison, it's the only tank I have. But yes, I would grind for the STB. It's fun while painful, and it teaches you a lot about how to be patient, which I think is very well worth it. Just from how good it is. And it's really the gun. It's really the gun that'll get you latched to it. So yeah. Free XP, Type 61, unless you want to experience. I experienced it. The real jewels of the line are like the Cheery, the STA, and then, of course, the Tier 10. And like I said, look at how big the Type 61 is, and then look how big the E50M is. Ingrain that in your mind, and then you'll get what I'm talking about. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. This is a longer one. But this is just how I like to do my reviews on tanks. I hope you enjoyed. So if you could like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It really does help. And I will see you in the next one. And also, if you want to send me replays, that's in the description. Patreon as well, if you ever want to help out. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.